Welcome back to weekly analysis for this third week of September for GBP AUD. So last week we saw price create a low. We had a bearish rally on all pound pairs, right? And what we can see now is some daily levels have been broken. We're near a weekly level here. Okay, so what I've said, I labeled out was we'll be looking for pullbacks for further sells down to our low target, which is 1.73368 due to this price activity over here, daily price activity, right? And basically, we have this 1.7800 daily market structure, so it's possible that we pull back, do a liquidity grab up there, create a lower high. As you can see in this area over here, price did, once we reached where we currently are in November 2018, we priced it a pullback right to 1.7800 before coming back down. So it is a historical level. So that's what we can anticipate could possibly happen, pullback here, because we also have this price activity here, and then come down to a low target. Or if we do find resistance at and create a lower high at 1.7715, which is like this area, create a lower high, then we can also continue down here. In case we do go up a bit higher and do a liquid to like 1.7800, once we start intraday starts closing below this level right here, our other level, then it's also safe sells down, right, on the retest, like when it's actively reacting. And then so this is our first low target due to this, and then I'll show you why I also have the next low target if price breaks 1.7330. Okay, so let's just map out these levels. Sorry, I'm gonna remove everything so we can check on check on weekly and see what's happening on weekly, right? So we have our support here, right? You can see this is daily weekly support. We have this week broken, so we'll fix it up a bit. Let's do it here because this daily weekly candle is closing below here. Okay, so we have that. What level did I have in the analysis? I had 714. So I'm just gonna move it down a bit. Actually, this is quite perfect because this daily candle retested it so nicely. Okay, next we have 1.7800. Oops, sorry, let me just 1.7800, and I'll show you why that's such a key level as well. If we go back a bit, so look where we currently are. We're currently at this area right here, 1.75, right? Not last time, but when we were at 1.75 before, price pulled back up, okay? Pulled back up right to 1.7800 and then continued down. Where did it continue down? To our daily level, which is around here, right? You see price activity here, okay? So that's one of our levels, and that's why I have 1.78. It's also because it's market structure, right? Right here. So it's valid market structure, pull back up there. Or we also have this here, this 4-hour level, 1.77. Oops, that's wrong one. 1.771, right? 1.5. Have 3, but can move that a bit down. That's due to these daily candles over here, right? So let's say even if let's look at the possibilities now, okay? So this is what we're aiming for, all right? But in case, one second. In case we do break further down, then we can aim for this level right here, right? You see these daily weekly candles, and I have this level because look, last time we broke this area where we're currently at, the next weekly candle retested and then came straight down here, okay? So this is a solid range. So I'll be watching these levels as they come, but initially what we're looking for right now is just a pullback and then continuation this level right here. You see price activity here, right? It retests, create a lower high, and then continue down. So something along those lines. So if we're looking at an intraday structure, let's say that price does continue up here, continues up to 1.78 as we're expecting, and it starts going down. Let's say you missed this entry, okay? Next, what you can do is once price creates another lower high in intraday and retest this level, that's when you can enter sells due to this price action here. So you can also enter sells here or here, whichever one works and whichever one you see happening. Or it could do something just like this, right? Pull back. We currently do have an intraday support at 1.7500. So we'll be watching, maybe it'll tap. Initially, maybe it'll tap here and then go up, right? Create a lower high. And then this would be our first target for sells. And then we can continue down lower. So our low target in daily is 1.73-ish, right? Oops, I keep clicking the wrong one, 1.73. So we'll be watching that, and then, but we do need a pullback first, right? And create a lower high in higher time frames and then continue down. But yeah, these are just the levels I'm going to be using. GBP AUD is a bit messier than the other two, but nevertheless, still market sentiment is pointing to more downside, but we'll be watching and adapting. So see, this is what I'm looking for, basically something like this, and then the next leg continues down. Don't know if it's just going to be some consolidation before we continue down, but also once we break 1.7500, then we can continue down, which is like 170 pips down to here. As you can see, broke 1.570 and then we retested and then continue down here. So essentially something like that could happen as well. Let's say price just consolidates, right? Consolidates and then breaks, retest, enter on this. I don't want to enter on this consolidation. I'd rather enter when it's actively reacting to these levels. So something like this could happen, right? Hold on one second, let me make this a bit okay. Now that we can see where our targets are, maybe you see something like this happening. Okay, let's say this is scenario one, comes up, okay, you enter sells here because you see it rejecting, okay, you write it down, this is your first target, you reach your first target, let it run, and then you see next day, okay, price reacting to this level now because intraday we broke it, now we continue down, take another sell, lower high, right, continue down, this is our daily target. Or something like this happens, you go up 1.78 because it's a valid level on daily, and then you enter sells here, but if in case you missed that, and then price comes down, retest this level, because remember, price is actively going to react to levels as it goes, and then does something like this, right, reaches our level, first range, right, just wait for the pullback. You see how price reacts to these levels so nicely. So yeah, possible scenarios that I'm drawing out. It's always good to like try to visualize what's going to happen, because when that's actually happening, you're like, oh, okay, it's happening. So, but in case like something like this happens and then we get a breakdown, retest for liquidity and then continue down. Okay, I'm not going to try to take sells here, fuck that. Yeah, that's it for GBP AUD analysis, third week of September. Let's have a good week, play these levels as they come, right? This is the analysis if you want to screenshot it, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and have a good week.